When did I first meet Abbey? She rocked up to Reesby Pool, and we had a fellow coach named Lachlan was taking her in the fitness program. And I rocked up early to give the old Lockie Blackies regular coffee, and did we know that an Abbey Connor was floating up and down in the fitness squad, ticking over some pretty impressive times. So coffee went down for me, and out come the stopwatch. And after 250s, I said, "Where's your mum?" And we had a conversation, and I think, what was it? 3 months later, she qualified for nationals, and the rest is history.
Yeah, I remember coming back to the sport after having a year off and wanting to get back into the sport. I didn't want to compete for at least 5 months, and then next thing you know, 3 months, 2 months, I was competing under Alex. So yeah,
Convinced her pretty good, I thought. I sold the dream. So but yeah, I think your first race we saw you in was 100 freestyle, if I remember it. So 100 freestyle, and I think that was one of your first national times. So you always were a butterfly. I think Sarah thinks you were a breaststroker.
Yeah, breaststroker.
But I mean, hence your medley win this year. But yeah, can do it all. But yeah, butterfly.
I feel like Alex understands me more than me myself. I would walk into training and I could be down about something, and Alex would be like, "What's wrong?" And I feel like about my swimming, if I'm not hitting certain times, it's not about that. And I feel like he's the coach to remind us swimmers that it's not all about hitting good times, getting PBs all the time. He has that other side of the sport to help us, guide us through.
Yeah, no, it's good. Thanks, Ab. I think the biggest thing is, as every swimmer should, is they're going to have the most amount of trust with their coach. I think you trust me. All right, so it's pretty good. I think, we've had our days. And it's probably the amount of work that I give her and everything like that. But you know what I mean. I treat her almost like one of my daughters, and that's the whole squad. Every one of them are my kids, but with her, you know what I mean, she's able to come to me, she's been able to give me a call if anything's up, and a phone call away. And she knows that, and she's about to go experience that for 3 months. So I think that's going to be a bit of a change for her. But at the same time too, it's just holding her accountable. And yeah, we've built our relationship up over the last, how many years?
4 or 5?
5 years, I think it is. So yeah, been through it all together, and experienced 2 lockdowns.
Yeah.
And obviously working through that together with maintaining her training and getting to this point. So be good to see what the future holds.
Starting my swimming journey, I feel like, as I said, I took a year off and then came back to the sport. So maybe just when I started, I just wanted to really have a feel back in the competition. And going forward, I feel like one of my goals is to obviously make the Olympics 2024 Paris, and just see where my future goes from there.
Perfect. I think for herself, I've seen a few flashback photos from your mother, and I've seen a sneaky little pink spider girl suit that she used to race in as a youngster. That might make a appearance when you're racing overseas. What do you reckon?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Yeah, we'll keep that one. Keep that one for the squad. But yeah, I think you've definitely had some setbacks even back at swimming. So I think a lot of people, and we've been through it all, you've had some injuries, and a lot of people don't know about them. And you've worked damn hard to get back to where it is. And we've had some great people around us and great squad buddies and mates to be able to pick you up and have those days. And I really think that's very important. You know what I mean? Especially as a coach, you're there through thick and thin.
Yeah.
We've kind of been through it all, and now it's tunnel vision and taking on the world.
I think one of the things about going overseas is learning how to manage things you don't think about, like recovery when you've been on a plane for a long period of time. And I feel like going to the countries that I'll never be able to experience before, and seeing the different side of the world and racing in a completely different pools. Yeah. I think advice I'll give to younger swimmers is don't give up on yourself, and keep setting new goals every day every few months, and just don't stop until you reach your goals, I guess, and never stop dreaming, because you never know what could happen one day.
Trust the process. Had to plug that. Come on.
Plugged a little slogan in there.
We've got shirts made up. Don.
Some of them were complaining about doing all schools and stuff.
Well, they shouldn't be doing anything. And who's that? Name and shame. It's on the film. Yeah. Go on.
Blake said.
Oh.
Lockie, you're soft.
Blake said that do the all school people not do boxing?
100%. They should be doing it.
They do.
Yeah.
So
They got
just start with
I'm coming. Let's go. We're going over.
Don't come home a softie.
That's it.
Don't come home a Queenslander.